holy brothers and sisters!
It is the 5th of TAMUZ, and in the Kitzur Likutei Moharan, today's lesson will be called Changeable Chambers. Teaching number 245. There exist rooms of Torah, and a person who merits them, when he begins to develop an original Torah teaching, enters these rooms, and he moves from room to room, gathering from there extremely precious and beautiful treasures. Fortunate is he. But he must be very careful not to deceive himself into thinking that he has already attained full understanding of a concept, because sometimes a person imagines that he has already entered into the inner chamber of understanding in Torah, when in actuality he is standing entirely outside the door. For even when it comes to holy and true insights of the Torah, there are a great many levels and aspects. For there are a great many Torah insights and perceptions which may seem to a person to be on a very great level, when in fact they come only from the chamber of exchanges. Therefore, a person must be extremely careful not to err in this way. The very great tzaddik, the righteous one, however, even when he truly does attain great levels of holy understanding, does not consider them to be significant compared with the great extent of his recognition of the Creator's greatness. Therefore, he endeavors and fortifies himself on each occasion, hoping that God should begin to show him the light of the Torah as if he had never in his life begun to understand anything at all. The more we learn, the more we recognize how little we really know. Keep striving and growing for greatness while keeping humble within the infinite. Teaching number 246. Sometimes it is necessary to act like Yehoshaphat, about whom it is written, he grew high-hearted in the pathways of God. 2 Chronicles 17:6. This has the same benefit as a fast. The explanation is that when a person needs to rise up to a greater level of understanding, he must forget all of the wisdom that he acquired previously. We find an example of this in Rabbi Zera, who fasted when he came to the land of Israel in order to forget what he learned in Babylon. Baba Messiah 85a. Haughtiness causes a person to forget his wisdom, as our sages of blessed memory said, anyone who is haughty, his wisdom leaves him, from Pesachim 66b. Therefore, it is sometimes necessary to be high-hearted in the pathways of God, that is, to be haughty in order to forget the wisdom that one previously acquired. However, this requires great skill, for pride is certainly a serious prohibition, and if a person truly becomes haughty, his wisdom will certainly leave him entirely, and he will not attain the insight at all. Therefore, this requires great skill. A person should become high-hearted in order to forget the wisdom he had previously, which indeed he must do, and despite this, he must be a truly humble person. Sometimes great tzaddikim put themselves in dangerous territory in order to greatly help those in need. They sacrifice themselves for the sake of redeeming lost and or needy souls who desperately seek their help and guidance. But as soon as they are able, they quickly pull themselves and those they have helped up out of the dirt to new and cleaner, safe places. As always, thank you so much for learning together. If you enjoyed this lesson, please remember to like, comment, share, and borrow. And please God, we'll learn again tomorrow.